I'm Will Hunter, and you're watching Fake Leaf coverage on the Fake Sports Network. Welcome back, Fake Sports fans. And if you're new to the channel, I'm Will Hunter. This is my custom league. It's not the regular NHL. You can check out my custom league rules in the description for context. And with that said, our Leafs are on a 28-game win streak after a win over the San Jose Sharks. Now we get ready for the second half of this back-to-back against the Quebec Nordiques. So let's have a look at the lineups and then get into the game. Playing for Quebec on the first line is Zach Benson, Will Smith, and Steve Sullivan. On the second line is Alexander Steen, Michael Handzus, and Alex Laferriere. On the third line is Martin Jalina, Jean Couturier, and Rick Vive. And on the fourth line is Carl Hagelin, Ross Colton, and Michael Pavanka. On defense on the first pair is Paul Coffey with Owen Power. On the second pair is Jake Bean with Randall Moeller. And on the third pair is Tony DeLangelo with Victor Mancini. Starting in net is Terry Sawchuk with Ron Lowe backing up. And their scratch players tonight are Dennis Hextall, Bob Probert, and Tom Korski. Playing for the Leafs on the first line is Marcus Naslund. Back from injury, Eric Lindros and Peter Bondra. On the second line, Alexander Burrows, Bobby Clark, and Lanny McDonald. On the third line, Zach Hyman, Vincent Danfus, and Glenn Murray. And on the fourth line is Scott Lawton, Jonathan Taves, and Mark Parrish. On defense on the first pair, Josh Morrissey with Adam Foote. On the second pair, Ivan Provorov with Eric Cernak. And on the third pair, Yusuf Valimaki with Tyler Myers. Starting in net is Artur Silov with Dominic Hasek backing up. And their scratch players tonight are Nikita Gurbankin, Marcus Johansson, and Damon Hunt.
Can the home teams keep the good times rolling? Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. This home squad is on a heater. Centers glide into position for the opening draw. The Leafs win the opening face-off, and we are underway with this one. Takes a big hit.
Some players get into the game by physically engaging early. There's a fine line there, but that was executed perfectly.
Hey, get that personalized jersey you've always dreamed of wanting to. You finally saved enough money for it. Check out the team store just outside the arena, open 7 days ago. Smith won it in their own end. Headman pass. Into the attacking end. Slides the puck over to Morrissey. Quick pass to Coffey. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. Dumps it in. Here's a short pass to Foote. Takes the stretch pass in the open ice.
That's how you get north in a hurry. Fantastic stretch pass.
And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play.
Steen's been lagging in terms of his offensive production. He's on a pointless streak right now. You can certainly sense the frustration in his game. Even his body language is a little bit off. He certainly needs to get one just to get his game back.
Coffey's got the puck in his own zone. And that's picked off by McDonald. The Leafs looking against the half wall. Oh, he couldn't put it past. What a stop by Sawchuk.
The goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net.
Lots of time left in this period. Still no score in this one. And off the draw, they win possession. Steen's picking up steam.
He knows he's only one goal away from his next milestone. That's why he's possessing the puck tonight.
Gets it out of his own end. The Nordiques have it behind the net. Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. From the defensive defensive zone, they move the puck around. Passes it over to Power. Oh, what a move to get by there. Chernak stick handling in his own zone. On the attack along the boards. The Leafs have it now. Toronto's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Picked up along the wall by Bean. And now he angles it across to Colton. Here's a shot, and he's got that one. Moves it quickly over to Foot. Lindros looks around. Slides it back to the blue line. Shuts him down.
Sometimes when you have no time to think, you make these types of saves. I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
Rips it and rips it. Comes up with a stop. Handles the puck. Steps into the offensive end. In front of the net, and the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. We're still scoreless. The Nordiques win the defensive zone faceoff. And he takes the pass. The Nordiques move it ahead. Pass across to Vive. Getting a little physical there with that collision. Angles it over to Jelena. Here they come on the attack. To his teammate. Takes it in front. Quick feed down low. And it's freed up over to his teammate with a nice kick pass. Puck battle along the boards. Kicked up ahead to his teammate who skates away. Pushes it across to Valimaki. Puck sent over to Murray. Oh, that's tremendous poise in the defensive end to break off the pass. Mancini's got it against the boards. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. The Leafs will play it in their own end. Here's a chance, sends it in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. And he gets the 1-2. Wow.
Oh, they're not going to count it?
Bringing it off here just like that.
Yeah, no way this is going to count, James. This is definitely goaltender interference.
I don't see any interference.
Well, nobody likes having a goal.
Looks like he put the puck through the back of the net.
Play on as the puck's about to drop. And off the draw at center, they take control of the puck. The Leafs played along the wing. Bumped off the puck. Quebec's got possession of the puck. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Slides it diagonally to Taves. Sends a pass in front. Picked off in front. Inside the offensive end, now down the left. Tries to feed it over to Lawton. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. Puck scooped up by Benson. Smith's moving it ahead. He got all of that one.
Power forwards are often heavy on their skates. They're strong, they're physical, and they know how to retrieve pucks. And man, can they deliver bone-crushing hits.
Oh, he caught him!
And that's a thunderous hit along the boards. It's bone-crushing, James. You feel that one right from your toes all the way up to your shoulders. Talk about finishing a check.
That goes up the inside of the iron, and we play on!
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
Here in the back half of this period, we've still got zeros on the board. The Leafs win the draw on their own end. Receives the pass and bunts it out of midair. Directed over to Clark. Gains the zone through center. Here's a chance in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Fires it into the offensive zone. Takes a shot. Denies it in front.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Grabbed along the boards by Sullivan. Too much congestion in front. Lindros has it in the defensive end. And that's broken up by Sullivan. Toronto's got a hold of it against the wall. And the puck's kicked free. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Slips by the check. Tremendous stop with the blocker by Shilos.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
Quebec's got a hold of the puck now. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. They put the puck into the offensive end. Quebec's got it behind the net. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by LaFerriere. Off a stick and they can't connect. Taken by Myers. Along the half wall with the puck. Redirected in front. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on.
Sawchuk's made a great save here. Let's have another look at it. I mean, they're in a high danger area, and he is so dialed in at the top of his crease. Very athletic to be able to make this save in correct position.
Here in the late goings of the period, still looking for our first goal. Toronto's got it, and they're on the attack. He might have a step here. He's in. He's
Oh, Rick 5 on the breakaway.
That was gorgeous.
I love his awareness on this breakaway. His head is up the entire way, and he's reading exactly what the goaltender is giving him. He sees some daylight, quick release shot, and he buries it.
The Nordiques have struck first here in period number 1, although it comes a little late.
It's late, it's deep in the first period, but it doesn't matter. Timing is everything, and when you get the first goal, you're on the board, you've got the confidence, you've got the momentum.
Moves the puck down low. Handles the pass. Right in the slot. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out.
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goal
Puts it off the post.
Toronto's players are frustrated. They know that you don't get the great looks all the time in the game, and they also know how close this one is. They have to find a way to stay confident, continue with the game plan as they press towards the offensive zone.
Loose puck battle along the boards. Picks off the feed. Well, the play might come to an end for a few minutes at the end of this period, but the coaching never stops. I'm sure there'll be a few messages and a few words, and we'll be back with period number 2 in no time.
Well, the Leafs controlled most of that period, but one bad pass gives up a breakaway, and now they're down by a goal. Let's hope they can tie this up in the second.
Well, the first 20 is in the books. Let's see what this second period offers. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
Sawchuk's performance was outstanding in the first 20 minutes. I mean, he got shelled. He's got to be exhausted, James. His team needs to pick it up in front of him if they want to stay in this game.
The Leafs continue to trail early in the second period despite leading in the shot department. Quebec's got the win off that draw. Powers got it on the offensive end. Moves the pass in front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Quebec's got the puck along the wall. What a steal in his own end. And now it's to Smith. And that's knocked away by Morrissey. Through pass ahead. The Nordiques get a hold of the puck along the boards. Too much traffic in the lane. Big time stop there.
I don't think we talk often enough about the skill of balance on your edges. I mean, he is able to manipulate because he is so strong. He's able to hold on to the puck even though the defenders are right on him.
The Leafs play it along the boards. Sends it down low. Taken along the wall by Lindros. The Nordiques get a hold of the puck in their own end. Slides it across to Benson. Shot! Oh, what a blocker stop by Shilovs!
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Great pressure to force the turnover by Lindros. Colton's got it in the offensive zone. Toronto's gained possession along the boards. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. Scooped up along the wall by Turnak. Good fight for the puck along the boards. The Leafs have it against the wall. Toronto's got it across the line. Puts it on net. What a stop with the kick save. The Leafs have had a lot of scoring opportunities, but they continue to trail here in the second. Clark's won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. Quick feed to Steen. Moves the puck. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Quebec's got a hold of the puck. Slides it over to LaFerriere. Toronto's got the puck. Quick pass across to Burrows. We got a whistle. Penalty coming up. The Nordiques are going to be short-handed because of a tripping call.
Well, everyone has a job and a role to do, and guess what? It's about PK execution right now. They have the one-goal lead. Now they're protecting it.
Power play unit comes out for the face-off.
Power plays are a funny thing, especially when you're down by one, James. You have to act as if you are the hunter, and you have to possess that puck and attack.
Puck moved back to the neutral zone. Sends it across the ice. Moves it around along the half wall. Picked up along the boards by Morrissey. Denies him. He got all of it. Sawchuk's going to opt to hang on to this and get a whistle.
But yeah, he anticipates the play really well right now, and he's able to hold on there, and I don't mind that play at all. He hasn't been busy, hasn't had to make many saves. His team's winning this game. Just can reset as well in his own zone and allow that line change.
Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Couturier's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. Quebec's going to start with the puck in their own end. Nice job to escape the zone. Toronto's got it from behind the net. Great pass from the left wing. Cuts into the paint. Big time stop.
Sawchuk.
Stop! No! He saved it! Oh, wow!
Oh, he was swimming. He was out of the pool, James, but he finds his way back in to make that save. Incredible.
Vincent Damphousse ties it up.
Right from the beginning of that power play, James, there just was a confidence about them. The way they own the puck, the precision in the movements, the motion in the offensive zone, and they cash in to tie this game. The goaltenders are just so good in this league, James. If they see the shot, they are going to stop it. And so you got to get traffic in front of the net. On this power play, they do an excellent job of getting bodies in front of the paint.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. We are all tied up in this one. The Leafs get a hold of the draw. The Nordiques carry it along the wall. Works it across to Burrows. And he takes the dish. Angles it over to Bean. And now he moves it to Steen. Picked off. Carries it into the offensive end. He's got a step. Oh, and he comes up clutch on the breakaway. Wow.
Well, goalies are always asking for breakaways after practice, right, James? For this very reason. They want to come up with the big save at the right time, and that's exactly what he does on this one-on-one battle.
Quebec's won the draw. Slides it diagonally to LaFerriere. And that's taken away in the offensive end by Hyman. Moves it to Jesus. Great heads-up play with the stick by Provorov. And they'll dump it in. The Nordiques scoop it up along the boards. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Sends a pass over. And he turned that one aside.
Sawchuk's been dominant in the crease tonight. He's turned away a lot of high-danger shots, and he's really found a way to build some momentum for his team, give him a real opportunity to win.
There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. More than half the period has expired. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Toronto's got the puck in the defensive end. Throws it in. Quebec's got a hold of it along the wall. Solid check to slow him down. Quick pass to Morrissey. And he takes the feed. Gains the zone along the right wall. Toronto's got the puck along the boards. Here's a clearing attempt from their own end. Off the glass and out of the zone.
I don't mind this play at all, and some coaches will say there's no creativity to it, James, but I say it's to safety. The puck is out.
Forces the turnover. Quebec's crossed the line and on the attack. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. Powers got it in the defensive end. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. Oh, he kind of fought it, but he keeps it out. From off the wall and onto a stick. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Hagelin. Here's a shot. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Shilovs. With possession along the wall. Quebec's got control of it now from their own end. Passes the puck over to D'Angelo. Through center. Here we go. Puck's in deep. The Leafs have it now. Looking for space inside the D zone. And now it's over to McDonald. Turns it over. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Here's a short pass to McDonald. Slides it up ahead from the right wing. Toronto's got a hold of the puck now. And the pass is picked off. Great blocker stuff by Shilovs. The Leafs gain the zone. The Nordiques look to start the transition game. Working the puck deep inside their own end. And now he tries to get it across to Hagelin. Takes a shot. Wow, what a stop by Sawchuk.
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He does an excellent job here.
Pokes it away to keep the pressure on. Valimaki's taking it from his own end. Here they come on the attack. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Gets the puck over to 5. Takes the feed. Turns it aside with the glove. Officials are set. Players seem ready. We're ready to get this thing back underway. There's the horn. 2 periods down. A third period to go. Stick around and join us for the drama next.
Well, the Leafs found their tying goal. Let's hope they can complete the comeback and get the go-ahead goal in the third.
Coming up for both teams, and we're ready to go. The next goal will be a critical one as we are still tied, getting underway here in the third. Gets a piece of it with the blocker. And that's intercepted, and they'll go on the attack.
Benson's been a workhorse tonight, James, and there's just another example of it, and the entire bench knows that they're invigorated by it. I mean, he's on his way down, he's stumbling, and he manages to find the puck and get a shot on net. That's tenacity at its best.
Slides the puck across to Sullivan. Moves it quickly over to Smith. And he takes the feed. Moves the puck along the half wall. Quick pass to Smith. Coffey's gaining momentum. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Sent into the offensive zone. Sends the pass over. The Nordiques cross the blue line and are on the attack. The Leafs gain possession along the wall. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Working the puck deep inside their own end. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Quebec's got the puck in their own end. And now he angles it across to Steen. And a great heads-up defensive play here. Quebec's got a hold of it against the wall. Tries to feed it over to Jesus. And that's deflected. Tiptoes around the poke check. Quick feed to Burrows. Dished on over to Steen. Quebec's on the attack. That's not going to fool him. The Leafs gain control of the puck. Quick pass across to Lindros. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Sizzling shot and he makes the save. There's another stop.
Sawchuk's been making it look easy out there tonight, James. Multiple big saves in this game, and it's due in large part to his positioning. I mean, he's got real nice balance. He's challenging the shooter, and he's redirecting rebounds. He's doing it all for his team tonight. Now they just got to get the W.
Still lots of time left here in this frame. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Toronto's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Oh, great pad save off that redirection. And some good footwork to kick it away. We got a penalty coming up here. Tries to get it to Hyman. Moves it to Murray. There's the whistle, and here's the call. D'Angelo's going off for a pair for cross-checking.
Well, when you cross-check, it is black and it is white. And I'm telling you right now, that is a call all day long. The official saw it. It is an undisciplined penalty. They had success earlier on the power play in this formation, James. Really like that high umbrella where you're using the top of the offensive zone to work some magic, weave some as you move the coverage around. And once you get them running, that's where you can open up your lanes and attack the net.
That's blocked by Sawchuk. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Power play continues with this offensive zone draw.
Well, yeah, they have a numbers advantage, and they also have the advantage that the goaltender is extremely fatigued. They got to drive the net, James.
Quick pass to Morrissey. Oh, he'll feel that one. What a block.
Well, he's firing on all cylinders here, getting to that shot lane. He really anticipates the greatest threat on the ice, and he makes sure that he redirects that puck.
Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. Here's a short pass to Coffey. Sends it in deep. The Leafs gain control of the puck against the wall. Takes the feed. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Denies him! They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. And now he moves it to Colton. Time ticking away here on this man advantage.
Keeping it simple and creating some speed, but they have to gain entry fast.
And a great save!
You know the goalie's dialed in when he redirects the puck to the corner.
And they get the puck out of harm's way. D'Angelo's out of the box. He owes a lot of credit to that penalty-killing unit. Shuts him down.
That's a great job by this PK unit, James, creating some momentum for their team and getting out of it without getting scored on. And this is critical, given that it's a tie game.
Works it across to 5. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Toronto's gained possession along the boards. The Leafs have it now. Moves it quickly over to Murray. Oh, look at this chance. And that's broken up. The Nordiques take it along the wall. Quick shot and makes the save. Toronto's got it along the wall. Puts it in deep. Clark's got the puck. The Nordiques have it behind the cage. Battle along the wall. Delayed penalty coming up here by the official. Delayed penalty, goaltenders at the bench. They've got the extra attacker out there. The Leafs will serve 2 for holding.
Well, 2 things here, James. When you're fighting for a position, you got to keep your feet moving and you got to keep both hands on your stick. If one of those lapses, you're going to get the holding call.
Here's a first look at the power play.
First opportunity on the power play in this game. And specialty teams are the difference so many times in a game. Huge for them to set the tone and really get the setup and the looks they're looking for.
Retrieves the puck, trying to kickstart this power play.
It's these types of games where you kind of shake your head and say, is there ever going to be a goal? And you get endless opportunities around the net and you can't finish. Often the stick gets a little bit tighter as you want that one so bad you can almost taste it, and it's not just going in.
Handles the pass from the right wing. Grabs the puck. Slides it across. Stomps him with the blocker. Toronto's got the puck shorthanded. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Provorov. Dumps it into the ozone. The Nordiques have it against the wall. Quick feed to Jesus. And now he passes up to Sullivan. The Nordiques are across the line and into the offensive end. Gets a glove on it to make the save. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. New York's on the schedule next, and tickets still available for this one, so get them before they're gone. The Leafs win it in the defensive zone. With some open space at center.
Clark's almost back on the ice.
The Leafs get a hold of the puck undermanned. And they get the puck out of the defensive end. Takes a hit, he goes down to the ice, coughs up the puck. Great heads-up play in the defensive zone. Gaining steam here on the attack. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Toronto's on the attack. Moves it to the middle. And that's blocked in front. Sullivan's carrying it ahead. The Leafs get a hold of the puck.
Seeloff's with an incredible desperation save, James, and now that his team can get up the ice and create some offense, he can get some much-needed rest. I think the gas tank is empty.
And that's blocked away. A little crashing and banging forces the turnover. Sends it in on the attack. The Leafs scoop it up along the boards. Toronto's got it in their own zone. Slides the puck over. Battling for it along the boards. And the puck's knocked loose. Looking to clear the defensive zone. And his teammate comes up with it. The Leafs gain control of it. Big save by the goaltender watching that one.
Well, the goal light does not go on, and no one can believe it, James. We're going to have another look at it. Man, was that ever electric. This is unbelievable that he can get to this puck. You think it's in the net, and then he comes out of nowhere with a sprawling athletic save.
A critical draw here. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. Here they come on the attack. Shot! Gives them nothing in front. Angles it over to D'Angelo. Too much congestion, blocks the shot. The Leafs have it now. Unable to reach that one. The home team is really under siege here in their own end. Gives it to Mancini. There's a save. Now it's picked up by the defense. Oh, what a collision. And they skate it out of the danger zone. Moves it to Hyman. Moves into the slot. Scores!
There we go, Zach Hyman.
Puts them in front.
Well, now they're in front, James, so they'll have some energy. You know that their first few strides will be more urgent, but they'll have to be accountable on the other side of the puck as well. Although this is an unlucky bounce for the goaltender, James, it's one he'll want back.
The Leafs with a huge goal here in this third period. Now buckle up, and can they hang on?
Oh, I think it's more than hanging on, James. They got to continue to attack, and they've got to manage the puck. I mean, yes, it's the third period. There's a lot of runway left here. It's only a one-goal game.
Here's a shot. Oh, and he comes up with a big stop there.
I love the way that he battles and competes for this puck, James. I mean, he loses it for a second, then he finds it, and he makes the save.
And now it's over to Lindros. Oh, that's a good hit. Shot! Fantastic save! Sawchuk's got it and will hang on for the whistle.
He's been so dialed in all game, playing confident, controlled in the crease.
Toronto's looking to close things out here. They've been the dominant team all night. Hard to see them taking their foot off the gas now. Smiths won a big draw on their own end. Over the line they come. Quick pass to Benson. Oh, a clutch save! There's another consecutive save.
I'm not sure where the defense is, but I'll tell you what, the goaltender has been outstanding. Made a
Score!
And McDonald gets another empty netter.
Continues at his total.
Pretty sure he's been like an empty netter merchant this year.
he wanted to get to. It's a real feat hitting that half-century mark. You know, the longevity to his game and the impact, it continues to grow. You can see the emotion on everyone on the ice as that empty netter went in. That's an insurance marker, and that's going to be the game.
The Leafs, after that empty netter, should just simply need to let the clock run out now.
No, that one's going to seal the deal, and you look at the opponent, you can see their body language. They know it's all but over.
And that brings an end to this one here this evening. And the losing streak continues despite the fact that this was a game that was theirs for the taking.
Yeah, and it's extremely frustrating, Ray. You felt like you could have had it. You came out on fire, and you just weren't able to capitalize and get it done. So you have to figure out a way to reset here, James. Easier said than done now. You can feel the energy just zapped out of his food.
Well, that'll bring an end to an exciting night of hockey, and for all of us here at EA Sports, including Danny, Matt, Natalia, all in the truck, I'm James, she's Cheryl. Good night, everybody.
Well, that makes it 29 in a row for the Leafs as they outshoot Quebec 35-22. Quebec hits Toronto 34-32. Toronto has more time to attack, has the better pass percentage, won the faceoff 16-13. Quebec was 0 for 1 in the power play. Toronto was 1 for 2. For the box scores for Toronto, we had Danfus with a goal and an assist, McDonald with a goal, Bondra with an assist, Clark, Lindros, Provorov, and Murray with assists, and Hyman with a goal. And Shilov's made 21 saves on 22 shots, 1 goal allowed for a .955 save percentage. And for Quebec, we had Rick Vive with a goal. That's it. And Sawchuk made 32 saves on 34 shots, 2 goals allowed for a .941 save percentage. And with the win, Toronto's record now sits at 37-2 for 98 points, and first place overall in the league. So remember to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next game as Toronto takes on the New York Islanders.